The nervous system is your body's information highway. Your brain and spine transmit and protect all of the functions we take for granted. Injuries or diseases occurring here can radically change your life. This is when you need the best care possible. NewSouth NeuroSpine, a state-of-the-art facility for diagnosing and treating spinal disorders. Our mission is to provide the most comprehensive spinal care to patients. This video will introduce you to our services and our exceptional team.
I think by developing the NewSouth NeuroSpine Center, we're going to be able to provide comprehensive spine care in a single location for patients so that they can come in and in a relatively seamless way be evaluated by a neurosurgeon or a non-surgical specialist and be referred to the different specialties for their treatment.
Most of the time when someone comes to see me, they've either they've seen their family doctor or somebody else, and their family doctor usually has gotten an MRI and found something that is usually surgical.
When a patient is referred to us, they're usually referred with a specific question from their primary doctor, and we'll sit down and discuss that with them. And the process really begins by us taking a careful history, not just their current problem, but also getting a picture of sort of a comprehensive picture of their past medical history, what other medical problems they have and what surgeries they've been through, and then trying to put in that context the current problem they have.
If their symptoms are relatively new on onset and they really haven't had a good dose of conservative treatment, we'll try that, because most of the time even people with ruptured disc will get better without surgery.
If you look at the overall number of patients that present with disc herniations, a high percentage of them don't need surgery, they just need conservative treatment.
The ones who do require surgery, we then sit down and explain to them in great detail the risks and benefits of that surgery, what are our primary goals in the surgery, and then we describe with diagrams and anatomic models exactly how we're going to do the surgery, and then we go through a detailed discussion of what they can expect after surgery.
Things have changed so radically over the years that a lot of people are still left with some misconceptions about how difficult some of the treatments involved are in treating disorders of the nervous system.
MRIs are wonderful devices. It's a lot less invasive.
At work I had picked up something kind of heavy, and it ran really right up my arm, right up to my shoulder, and I thought for a very long time that it was just a pulled muscle. My son-in-law, Chris, he suggested to go see a doctor at the spinal clinic at NewSouth, and there again, he said, yeah, he said, looking at your MRI and you're still in extremely pain, he said, we're just going to have to operate. Ran me through the procedure and how it was going to work, and I mean, every step of the way. And certainly we did that. As the minute that it was done, the next day it was like no pain, none whatsoever. It was like a day and a half and I was out of there. And I was back at work the next week and have been doing fine ever since.
I think the most important thing that we do as surgeons and as physicians is making a correct diagnosis. We can maximize the chance of helping them if they eventually need surgery. And I think that's important. That's very important to know.
So we have a lot of physicians, 12 or so physicians who will be under one roof, who will be able to offer comprehensive care to the patient with a spine disorder. You can walk through the door with a spine problem, and everything that needs to be done or can be done for that patient will be available.
We do have a wide variety of training. We do have, I think, 7 excellent surgeons. We should be able to handle most any of the problems that present to our clinic for treatment.
And then having the larger group to sort of collectively elevate our standard of care, I think will be of great benefit to patients.
Spine problems can be very complex. The quality of care you receive can make a difference. With our team of experts from a variety of disciplines, you receive a more accurate diagnosis and a more complete range of treatment options.
A smile on somebody's face who was just so overwhelmed with pain. When you first saw them in their office, that there really wasn't a smile to be had. It's fantastic.
NewSouth NeuroSpine. Call us today at 877-554-4257.